Patterson now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. A reverse on the opening kickoff. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. Here he is to throw. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Bears trying to get everyone's sense. They're going quickly here. Throwing now. That's caught for the first. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield. All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's 1st and 10. Has the connection to Odunze. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. To throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Now to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. One final shot here. Need this to force overtime. Wide open, downfield, got it! And he comes up with it, he went and got it, touchdown! And now they can tie this or go for the win. I still don't think everyone has quite processed that touchdown as time expired, Brock, but they don't have time. They've got to make the biggest decision of the game right now. Do you force overtime or do you go for this win?
Well, you said a key word right there, processed. And this is a process. You spend the week planning it, you got the numbers behind it, but ultimately, Kate, this comes down to gut and feel. I say it every time in these moments. You've had to use the last 4 quarters to make this decision, and it better not have been right in the moment. You better have made it before this drive began.
And he's good on that point after. They elect not to play for the win. So as we go through this coin toss, Brock, I'm sure most of our fans know it, but this is something that can decide the game. If the team who gets it first scores a touchdown, the game is over. But if they only kick a field goal, their opponent gets it with a shot to win or tie. And if we play beyond those 2 possessions, the next score would then win. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Offense in the hurry-up now. 2nd and 8. Flush down now to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down, here's Swift. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway. And they pick him off again. Kicked off by Devondre Campbell. And the 49ers surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Bears' 37-yard line.
From the 37. Makes the grab in bounds left side.
George is down 17, but a little of that was huge to lose in that game of the year in college football. We got reaction from Africa.
Also, that Travis Hunter makes his best case yet on both sides of the ball to take home the Heisman.
Yeah, and upon further review, that wasn't the ref call.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Black Friday morning, this deal will not work. This stage here is being called the Tesla of Fear. It's a roadmap charges for practically zero cost. These Black Fridays, you can get a price of 70%, but only what supplies.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo. They're trying to set up the screen here to Swift. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play. Here's a handoff to Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On the give, here's Swift. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Third and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There is nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. And this one is off the mark. It is no good. They will not be able to make this a 2-possession game. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. They'll come up now for second down. Throwing from the gun is, and the rush gets.
Get rid of it.
Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long. From the gun, it's Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation.
I had to take a chance on fourth down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jonathan Owens.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Give up the middle with Swift. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down. They'll go again with Johnson. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. Another run here with Johnson. Set to go now on first and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to an E. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
There's no way you decided you know, the statements and all that stuff. Just scrap the press conference. I'm sure that's going to be speculation for an hour or 2 if that's what needs to happen, like, if you have to get your ducks in a row. But, and look, I'm not saying I feel bad for Bruce, but in this isolated thing, it's pretty simple. Like, he doesn't deserve to have to go up to this one. He literally said, I'm fully confident I'm going to be the one preparing us for San Francisco, and then within 2 hours he's fired. Like, that's just unnecessary. And so I do think there are leadership questions in the organization that are still very valid, because a real organization would not have operated like that. You did the right thing ultimately. You get kind of a small check mark for that, even though it's way too late, and especially today, a couple hours too late, but that's pretty bad process, man. Like, I can't defend that from the Bears. And, you know, at the end of the day, like, I've always said this, Blue seems like a nice guy. You don't treat it as someone like that. That's not what you do. So, you know, it is what it is. It's over now. Now the focus is, A, Thomas Brown. He gets a 5-week audition here. I don't think this is your typical interim situation. I think Adam John's already put out there. Team Source says they chose to make Brown the interim because they want to see if he's a viable head coach candidate. This isn't, you know, Rizzy in New Orleans, like you know, or any interim over the years. I know Antonio Pierce got the head coaching gig. Well, like, this is a real candidate who's had head coaching interviews, and now they're going to give them a shot. Obviously, they're going to take a look at some other guys, but it's finally over for Matty Eberflus. Wish him well in the future, and for the Bears, please get your heads on straight here and get this thing right, because you've got a golden opportunity here with this young quarterback. More stops coming up, but we do have to get to our sponsor, Prize Picks. We appreciate Prize Picks sponsoring us throughout the weekend here. Our watch party now, our breaking news stream as well. Get in on the action. Daily Fantasy made easy at PrizePicks.com. So code CLNS to get a $50 bonus when you set your first lineup. It's just $5. Doesn't matter if you win that entry, you are still going to get $50 for free. A lot of football coming up this weekend. If you want to get on some football action, get on some basketball as well. Other sports available. I got Dave Daniels less on his passing yards. He's been trending south in recent weeks. Tennessee's defense is pretty solid. Bo Nix has been trending up, so I took some more on his passing yards. 5 to 15 there. But again, win or lose, you're still going to get that $50 bonus into your account when you sign up and create a new account for new customers only at PrizePicks.com/CLNS. So what are you waiting for? Get started with PrizePicks today. Link is in the live chat of this stream. All right. If you guys want to get in on, look at this. We are one subscriber away from 110,000. We see super chats.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll see DeAndre Swift. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week.
You can have the slack on that one. I'll leave that to you. Appreciate all of you. 110,000. Show the Brisker tweet. We may have to. We may have to show the Brisker tweet. He's, I don't want to say out of control, but this is good. Okay. He tweeted when his
backfield is empty as they motion him outright. And he won't escape. The Bears take him down. And the defense comes through.
Twitter for a couple days now. Like, let's get back to what
so it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. The Bears with the football.
They did.
Now motion him out of the backfield. First down throw by Williams. Launches one deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Working from the gun, Williams. He's one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. So they're left facing third and long. To throw is Williams. He had it for a moment, but it complete.
You would think he'd be interested. I'm very
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Off the play fake, Williams. Catch is made down the right sideline. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. They have themselves another 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion here left. First down from the red zone. Chased out to his right. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Chicago.
Those are the two things boxes that must be. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So that is what must happen. And
offense to the line for second down. Another try following the sack. Trying for the deep ball. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
He's trying to go deep again. He's got it deep downfield. And in for the Chicago touchdown.
Yeah, Thomas Brown gets his shot now, and let's see what he can do. I'm excited. I know that it's stuff, but you do this.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running behind center with Swift. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Williams on the play action. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. On the ground with Swift. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here. Williams to throw on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 3rd down, here's Williams. That one's cut along the left sideline.
And listen, if nothing else, that's got to be it.
A give, right side for Swift. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Out of the pistol, Williams. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Pass caught, 9-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. 3rd and goal, it's Williams. And he has the Chicago. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Williams will look to throw. Moore's got it. And he's going to score.
So, clearly what he's done with the offense has been impressive. Now it's more on his play. So, like, I really do think this is the Bears just kind of being like, hey, we're going to throw the kitchen sink at this guy. If he can handle it, he's a viable candidate. If not...
So the Bears take this one on the road.
That's what it seems like to me. Whether that's fair or not...
which is the smart solution.
Yeah,
like, there was
what do you have to... Like, and people are like, what if this stunts Caleb? Like, I've seen enough good from Caleb. Like, I'm not worried about it. Like, I am more taking the minor risk there to see if this guy could be a head coach. Like... I don't think the downside outweighs the upside. I just don't. So I'm excited to go. Okay, Mike G called it after the Hail Mary. This team will not win another game as long as Fluke's coach. My hot take now with TV, they will win the next 5. If they win the next 5 and miss the playoffs by the game, I'm going to be so pissed. I mean, I'll be excited, but I'll also be pissed. I'll be like, are you kidding me? This guy was just sitting in your lap, and you had to just keep letting Fluke piss down his leg in these games. But let's see. One day at a time, one game at a time. I mean, really, like 3-2 would be really impressive. I mean, you play the Niners, who we'll see that game's more manageable now, but it's on the road. The Seahawks, who are going to be probably playing for a lot still, second to last week, and your 3 divisional opponents again. So, like, you go 3-2. That's a pretty good shot, honestly, against the schedule. So, let's see how it goes. NFL Mastermind, glad he's gone. Didn't deserve the presser this morning, but needs to be Ben Johnson. He's the guy, if not Brown, very open to keeping him as the OC. If Brown's not the head coach, would he even be
be open to returning here. He might just want a new opportunity elsewhere. And I wouldn't even rule out him getting a head coaching opportunity elsewhere. So, again, we gotta take these steps for what it is. And, you know, as time trickles on, we'll have a clearer picture. Depressed Bears fan, they let loose. And by the way, I'm gonna turn sub-only chat on. The bots, they don't. He says they let loose to the press to embarrass himself as the final FU for making the Bears a joke for the last 6 weeks. I get that angle, but here's what I'll say. Flus was a total embarrassment. But so were the Bears for letting this go on this. It got to the point, Colin, where it was actually more
It's
on
the National Football
like,
League on
Flus is telling you who he is. Time and time again. He's done it for the last 2 years. 3 times last year, 3 times before next. Like, I'm that kind of guy have to embarrass himself at some time.
And they'll run it here. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. And the offense moving quickly to the line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing is Williams. That pass complete to Moore. Finding room at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Looking to throw is Williams. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go here with the former Lion, it's DeAndre Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. To throw, Williams. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And able to break one tackle, but
Gary Joseph's going to do it. I don't think so. DC Viper, I would still fire Poles for letting this continue. Really shows you like leadership. I do want to get to the quotes here. Right here, Colin, from both Poles and Kevin Warren.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Let's get to the statements here. Ryan Poles here on 92.
Here's Williams. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is caught. And he is in.
I thank Nat for his hard work, professionalism, and dedication to our organization. We extend our gratitude for
creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. To throw, it's Williams. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it will be... Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. And this is caught. He hits Moore.
But it seems like this was a Poles decision, and you wonder if he's been pushing for this for a few weeks. And yesterday, the Sheriff on Thanksgiving finally convinced George, like, okay.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. To the air, Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have
it. Weeks now.
First down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Williams. He'll get this to the long-time Charger. It's Keenan Allen. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Williams dancing to his left. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. lot of great quarterbacks from USC. Here's another one. The rookie's got a first down. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Swift will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
And that right there is a definition of a state.
It's another for Brisker to put out a laughing emoji when the press was started playing, and then don't make mistakes after he gets fired. Listen, each your own. You don't.
Goff now to throw. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he'll go out of bounds right around.
Subliminal messaging on the coaching, like, it's dumb. So if I see another from Brisker calling up the coaching, and again, I hope you're healthy. I'm concerned about the head injuries. I don't want to see anyone. Like, it's dumb. It is dumb.
And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out.
That's how bad this guy was.
And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Being chased out left. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers get together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
Try to take this home, they'll run. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. It's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And if they're going to take it in for another touchdown like they did on their last drive, they're going to have to do it the hard way, starting at the 1.
And boy, is that a difficult position. Obviously, where they are on the field, they have to be careful with the football. But at the same time, they can't be so careful that they can't run their offense as well. Everyone's got to lock in this situation. No mistakes.
Throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get the midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Now it's gone. And he wisely will throw that one away. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that frustration.
And got his man complete. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way up near midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Goff. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Chicago Instagram account replied to a Bears IG post, Fireflies, which is like, that's funny. Like, that's actually funny. So
I don't think either one of us really believed it when we first kind of heard about it, and then it actually looked up. It's like, oh wow, they actually did.
My buddy just tweeted or texted me, breaking news: Matt Eberflus throws the challenge flag on his firing decision. That's good stuff.
That's hilarious.
That is good stuff. Shout out to my guy Smith on that one. Ball man, appreciate the 2. T. Lair addicted. Do you think Mike Singletary? Guys, Singletary is like, 65, and he was horrible at the 9. He's not a viable. Durant C, do we hire our next head coach based on our roster talent or coaching experience? I think you hire the guy that you think commands the room the best and can connect with Taylor. Those are the two boxes you have to check. Hey, wishing me good news. Happy Thanksgiving.
No, we cannot. Hey, goodbye.
Matt Eberflus was a dude. It's all-time best.
On national TV in front of
Go Raiders. Dude, Brisker is. He's lost the plot. Go Raiders. Although it's Team Thanks, right? Go Chiefs.
It's Week 17 of the National Football League, and our focus goes to Jalen Johnson. He's put together 41 tackles so far this season. It's the Bears and the Seahawks on Sunday Night Primetime.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. We are bundled up. This should be a fun one. So glad you're with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, we love watching and calling snow games, but you played in weather like this. What's it like?
Oh, man, there is nothing better. Kind of brings you back to your roots of having a snow day, a day off of school, and just get all your buddies in the neighborhood.
But I don't think he's a viable long-term candidate. Throw Thomas Brown in the I think that's going to be.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. A tight end in motion now. On first down, they give it right back to Swift. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he's going to have a Bears first down. They needed 2 and gained 6.
Oh. Fired Waldron, just fire them both and throw Brown in the deep end, but this is the situation, and listen.
They're under a heavy rush. He goes down. They'll try and play with some pace early on. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He'll complete that to his fullback. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Look wide, get this one complete, and he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
The 2024 GX.
And that is not going to work out as planned. A tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one. And he will take this one.
The genuine connections are made across state lines, from Wisconsin to Illinois and beyond.
Are any of the guys they've brought in the last decade plus guys you think could win at a high level? I know John Fox is so
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And that is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams.
Open up the pocket.
Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie.
We're going to rip this race here. This is second. I think we'll get to a couple of tweets after that as well.
On 3rd down, they go with Walker.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. And he goes up top, looking for Komet. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. He's got his big target, Everett. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Still a full complement of timeouts, but they're going to hustle to the line. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Clock is stopped. 47 seconds left here in the 4th. 3rd and long. Here's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end comeback. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-time TD.
So let's try something different. So I'm not going to
Smith now to throw on 1st. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now Seattle going to use the 1st of their timeouts. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. Big play coming up. 3rd and 7, and the crowd on their feet. From the gun, it's Gino. He'll get this complete to Walker. Great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down. Smith to throw. We'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. Now Seattle will use the final timeout. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Throwing on 2nd down. Smith. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And here we go, 4th and inches. Here we go. One final play. He gets that to his big target fast. So this one in the win column for the Bears. And that's now 4 victories in a row.
When he jumped the NFL, do you want to make that move? I know Caleb would like it, but, like, you know, I don't think you could just let Caleb pick the guy, but I do think he needs to have some influence here. I would be hesitant with Lincoln. Like, if you're going to bring him in, you've got to have experienced NFL assistants. Like, you have to have a big-time DC. I don't know, like, you get like a Robert Saleh as your defensive coordinator, like someone who's been a head coach before. I mean, because it's not just that, like, he's lost the rope a little bit in college. He's never coached at the NFL level. Like, there's not a long history of guys who've gone from college to the NFL with not even assistant coaching experience at the NFL level that have themselves. So that would give me pause. I think he's a guy you should talk to if he's interested, but he can't be at the top.
So a couple things. Marcus Freeman was a 2009 5th round pick. So you are. Second thing is too, and we talked about this on a watch party probably like a week, 2 weeks ago, somewhere around there, where someone asked me, like, hey, why did you think Shane Waldron? Ultimately, like, my reasoning was that he was the oldest guy in the building, and he was, you know, at a second stop as an offensive coordinator. And when you hire a guy like you who, you know, he is his first time head coach and everything, polls, right? Like, it's his first time being a GM. You have a rookie quarterback, Caleb Williams. Like, at some point, experience needs to be in the rookie, right? So it just kind of is one of those things with Eberflus that, again, I'm not opposed to them going to a younger first-time head coach if they believe it's the right man. You've got to have some people on the staff, though, that can, you know, respected voices that are not afraid to, you know, voice concerns or, hey, you know, maybe it would be a good time to take a timeout. Or, you know, maybe it would be a good time to, you know, make this call in this spot. Like, you need some veterans in the building to help this, you know, generation of Bears grow. And that's just, they didn't have it. They need to have it this next time, whether that is hiring Vrabel, who's obviously been around the block, or whomever.
That's why I do, like, look, Ben Johnson's very high on my list, but, like, you better be damn sure he can lead the room. Because, I love his offense. It's creative. He's gotten Jared Goff to a whole new level. But, like, if he's not an alpha, I don't know if you can hire him. I'm guilty of this. Like, everyone wants the next Shanahan, the next McVay, the young offensive guy that can call plays, which is why you're giving Thomas Brown this opportunity. And I will say this about Thomas Brown. That guy's an alpha. Do you just make him your head coach? No. He's going to have to show you some things here. But if you're any coordinator with no head coaching experience you bring in, you're going to have to really pepper these guys.
It's Week 18 of the NFL, and we'll see DeAndre Swift. He should be a busy man out of the backfield. It's the Bears and the Packers, and it's coming up next.
So you're going to have to be thorough. You're probably going to have to change some of your interview process.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The regular season ends here. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Long road to get here, but now we are here. The season finale. Playoffs begin next Saturday, so it's time for one last regular season kickoff.
In Week 18, it can just be so tricky, can't it, Mike? I mean, on one side, you got teams that have the playoffs wrapped up. So Week 18, it's a chance potentially to rest some starters or maybe get them out of the game early and get geared up for next week and the start of the playoffs. You got some teams.
I agree. Luke Getsy made this guy robotic. His drop was too slow. He was hesitant to pull the trigger. I didn't crucify him for it. I think he got crucified because it's like, saying that specifically as the quarterback, like, you're going to get back then. I think he's fine for it, though, because he's right. He's right. They overcoached him. The coaching is bad here. Again, this is just everything. this is not, don't twist the sails. Oh,
here we go. From the gun on third down, it's Love. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by
Ball main, 355, Jay Copeland and Flus take all of his leftover timeouts with them. Take it with them. We can do whatever we want with them. I hope he ate his last time out for Thanksgiving dinner last night. What a mess that was. What a mess. Ball main, 3-10, first off there, get the name right. Second of ball.
2nd and 7. Now Williams. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up third down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. That's the line.
Obviously, he had success with Brady and actually Mac Jones' only good year was under McDaniels, so I'm not saying he's had a good old team.
Packers set to kick this one away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. On the return, it's Carter. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Bears offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Have a short field, looking to build on the lead. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. On the give, it's Swift. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. On third down, it's Williams. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They will run it over center with Swift. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch.
Matt Eberflus reportedly showed up at the facility on Saturday because he was unaware of what was happening right in front of him.
So here it is, 4th down and 10. They'll go for it. Love. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, I think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That is left side and taken in by Allen. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Chris Morgan is the OC now. Howard.
A play fake. Now Williams. First down throw there is incomplete. On 2nd down, it's Williams. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Williams to the air once more. That is brought in at the 10. The Bears have got a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
Thomas Parker.
Throw it again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Yeah. This thing finishes strong.
So this one, a win for the visiting Bears.
Got to take that seriously. Wally Fares, first time super 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you, Wally. Josh Ross, as a Broncos fan, that ending yesterday was literally a Nate Hackett game to win the game. Glad you guys smarted out. Took way too long, Josh. This has been happening for weeks now, but yeah, it was. I think this being on Thanksgiving, calling standalone game, everybody watched it. You couldn't kind of slide that. It's not getting buried by other news within 24 hours.
Yeah, and I'm like, what took them all the way until basically noon today to fuck him? The fact that they let him speak in front of the media.
Yeah, that's.
I'm still like puzzled. Like, why would you? I don't know. It's one of those things that I'll probably never understand. But hey, gone, he's out of there. Now a new era.
Christian Hubbard, do you believe in an energy shift I keep talking about? I hope so. I gotta see it, but I hope so.
By the way, you said, how do you feel about this next game coming?
I like the chance.
Yeah, I think they could.
They're doing a lot of things well. They really are, especially offensively. I think the defense will get a jolt. Just hearing from a different voice, Eric Washington will call the plays now. San Francisco's banged up. I would expect Purdy's back by then, but if he's not, I kind of think they can hammer. If he is, I still think they can win. Yeah, I like the chances. I really do. TJ, I don't see him getting a DC job next year even. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. This thing got so awry, Colin. Like, his DC chances might be slim, at least for this year. I think down the road he can still get one. I still think he is a good defensive coach, but yeah, I mean, he may just have to take it off. I mean, this thing got so bad. And the Bears are obviously still paying out his contract, so it's not like he has to go take a job. So.
Yep.
Yeah. John T. Outside of Pete Carroll, NCAA coaches don't work ever. I mean, there's been examples.
There's different levels of success too. Like Harbaugh's clearly works both in college.
Yeah. It's definitely it's a league. Like it's that wouldn't be my top area. The Lanning thing is interesting because the reporting of people saying he's got some Dan Campbell to him, like that intrigues me. Would he take this job knowing the chaos of the Bears? I don't know. But it's it's interesting. Paleo, so glad Flus is gone. Do you think Bears players should have to say who the next head coach is? Caleb, Jalen, Cole, Tyler. I mean, Tyler Gordon. I like Tyler, but I don't know. I mean, I think Caleb should at least be consulted with, because when you take a guy like this, number one overall, the whole point of it, especially on his rookie contract, is to maximize that window. How can we win as much as possible? And ideally, you want Caleb to be here for 15 years. That's the hope. Now, we're 12 games in. There's a long way to go for him to prove he could even get a second contract. But I do think getting someone that can mesh with Caleb is vital. Like, obviously, you don't have him pick the coach, but I think getting his opinions on things is a good idea. Now, do other players get that? I don't know. It's you got to thread that needle if your polls are wrong. Trade Rolling for the love of God, don't include Bill Polian. Yeah, no Bill Polian this time. He could not be consulted with. Colin, if you didn't know, they hired him last time they were hiring the head coach. And the three finalists he came up with were Matt Eberflus, Dan Quinn, and Jim Colton. That's pretty brutal.
Yes,
Dan Quinn's solid. Aaron Wolf, Flus is flush. Happy day. We need a leader of men. Go and get an alpha. No more people. Yeah, you got to get a guy who can answer. Period. That's why I think they made this move now, because I think they're confident Thomas Brown can do that, and they like what he's done with the offense. Now they're giving him the full keys. What can he do over the final 5 weeks? We're about to find out. Pedro's been getting nonstop sheep talking from family and friends for 24 hours, like Rich Eisen said. And Ben Johnson a blank check. Vrabel at DC would be great if we don't address O-line, D-line, Foles as well. Well, one, I don't think Foles is going to. I think he's getting another chance to hire him. Two, I don't think Vrabel's taking a deep coordinator job. I think he's head coach or bust. He's also more, I know he's a defense guy, he's really more of a CEO. So I don't think he's going to get back into the ring of being a DC somewhere. So, yeah, I'm high on Ben Johnson. You got to do the research there and see if he can beat the team. We know his offense is awesome, but he's got to lead the whole group. Sean, I'm actually really surprised. Didn't think Bears would do it. Why? He was allowed to talk to the media if he was getting fired. That was they should have scrapped the presser, finished whatever meetings were necessary, and then announced the change. I'm not going to feel bad for Blues, but that was kind of like a slap if we're being honest. Bobby Chulo says, updated record prediction after change. I mean, it doesn't really, I mean, it matters in terms of if you want Thomas Brown to be the long-term guy, but 4-8, I don't know, if you went 3-2 the final 5 games, I'd be pretty impressed. You got all your division opponents again, including 2 of them on the road, Green Bay and Minnesota. You got the 49ers on the road next week. We'll see what their health situation is. You got the Seahawks at home. I mean, your only chance to even have a 3% chance of making the playoffs is winning out. I think we all agree that's stuff. I don't know. I got to think about it. First 30. The Bears finally unplugged the toilet and flushed the Blues. Excited to see what Thomas Brown has as a head coach. Yeah, me too.
25% off all med packs, all first aid kits, plus up to 40% plus daily deals, plus free stuff. Shop now.
New Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Cream instantly strengthens skin's moisture barrier.
Get the rugged Honda of your dreams during Happy Honda Days. Honda was named JD.com's best value brand.
It gives you more reason for the rest of these fans to matter. Not only Caleb seeing how he plays the rest of the way, but Thomas Brown and seeing how he handles being the head coach of this team. I'm excited. Pedro, knowing the Bears, they might hire Jeff Saturday. Oh, you mean the Jeff Saturday that 4 days ago said that Caleb Williams might save Matt Eberflus' job? What an idiot. I mean, seriously. I don't know if you saw that, Colin. That was outrageous. I mean, even the people on the set were like, no. What an awful take that was.
Yeah. This is why you tune into the Bears Now and Chat Sport versus some other companies.
If they hired Jeff Saturday, I'm that confident. David Kozlik, team fire Blues for the effing win. Bears, F down. David, good donation, man. Yeah, it's mercifully. Chris Ayers, Matt Eberflus leaves Chicago with 1 timeout remaining. Let him keep it. He can put it on his desk. He can frame it. Or you can put it in one of those cases where you put like your first dollar if you're like a entrepreneur. Yeah, that's unreal. Christian Number, take a shot for the energy shift, brother. I'll tell you what, we're at $335 in super chats. If you cross 400, I'll knock out another beer bong. How about that? I'll knock out another beer bong. Let's while we're doing that, keep the super chats flowing in. You can hashtag Bears as well. We're gonna continue to answer your questions, but we're gonna do it in full mailbag form. So launch in your questions. We know not everybody can tune in live, so I want to do a mailbag so that people can tune into that later. So hashtag Bears super chat. We will get those questions in. 2 prize picks, Sudbury, Cohen. How about who will be the Bears head coach in 2025? TJ Tack, if Thomas Brown can beat the Packers, let him stay. Go Bears. Look, if you finish strong and he beats the Packers in Green Bay, we know how much that matters to ownership. So that would be a strong final that's Week 18. That'd be a strong final message sent from Thomas Brown, no question. And that's the thing, Colin. They're capable of beating these teams. We've seen it. They just have crumbled in late game spots.
Yeah. No, and it's just, it's over and over and over. It's consistently making mistakes down the stretch, and it's just.
I gotta think this team is going to get an emotional, at least in the short term. What does it mean long term? I don't know. But I think for the rest of this season, this is going to be. I think this is going to provide a little. Okay.
Like I said,
hashtag Bears Super Chat. Get those questions in.
sure you get y'all's questions in hashtag Bears or Super Chat. Get in on the show.
Let's go. You got questions about the coaching search, about the team this year, or Caleb, whatever it is. Let's get it rocking and rolling. Fire those questions in. We'll hit the super chats that are still out there and answer as many questions as we can. As we cross $400, we will do I'll do another beer bong. All right, let's get into it. So you want to do it after? I'll just pause and start with this one here. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Time to kick off our Bears mailbag here in Chicago Bears now. Following the firing of Matt Eberflus, I'm Harrison Graham. Buff Carter official says, I feel Josh McCown could be a good coach for Caleb. So he's the quarterback's coach in Minnesota. He's pretty highly regarded in the NFL. He's had the Texans almost made him the head coach some years ago when they ultimately, I think they promoted Lovey, and then the next year they hired D'Amico. That feels like a leap. Obviously, he played in this organization, but could it be an offensive coordinator candidate if you hire like a CEO type of coach? Because that would be an upward move from QB's coach to OC. So I think McCown's a name to monitor. I could see the Bears interviewing him as a head coach candidate. Wouldn't be at the top of my list, but obviously just a good thing for the Bears as a player, pretty highly regarded as their head coach. I just wonder if it's a little too early. What say you? Who could be the Bears head coach in 2025 and beyond? Is it Thomas Brown? He's getting the opportunity to be the interim head coach right now. You guys let me know. Bears head coach 2025. Who is it? Drop his name down in the comment section below. Travis Burke. I'm sorry if it's been asked already, but what about Bill Belichick? Bill Belichick, I think you should interview him. He wouldn't be at the top of my list. Obviously, he's a legend, all that stuff. I thought things ended really poorly in New England without Tom Brady. His resume without Tom Brady is questionable. He's 73 years old. I'm not saying he's not an option. I just don't know if he's my top option. Also, it's pretty likely he'll bring Josh McDaniels with him as his OC because that's his guy. He's not very personable. Is that the guy you want to pair with Caleb? I don't know. Again, I think you should interview him. You should definitely do your background there. I don't know if this is the right fit for him. Soldier Bear 85. Who calls the offense now? It's going to be Thomas Brown, unless Dan out something differently. But I think the Bears, I actually like what they're doing there. They're just throwing the kitchen sink at Thomas Brown. Hey, here's a 5-week audition. We're impressed with what you did, taking over play calling on the fly. Now you're taking over the whole thing. You're the head coach, keep calling plays, move down to the sideline, lead this team, see where the chips fall. That's what they're doing here. Augustine, do you think Ben Johnson has inherited a little bit of Dan Campbell, making him an aggressive candidate? I mean, I would hope so, right? You can't force your personality, but I would hope that just, that aura, that leadership that or you really got to do the deep research, press these guys hard in interviews, and figure out if they can handle being that guy. Are you glad Matty Eberflus is gone? If you are, like this video, hit that thumbs up icon if you are glad that Matty Eberflus is no longer the head coach of the Chicago Bears. Check out our sponsor, Prize Picks, the best daily fantasy sports app in North America is Prize Picks with more than 10 million users and counting playing, available in more than 30 states. And it's awesome because I've been playing season-long fantasy forever, but some years just don't go your way. You have injuries, you have a poor draft, whatever the case may be, you have some bad luck. Prize Picks is daily fantasy. You do lineups every day. You can pick different players. You don't have to be stuck with a team that's filled with injuries. And it's really simple how it works. Number one, you got to sign up. Go to prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS to create an account today. And that code CLNS will get you a $50 bonus when you play for just $5. Doesn't matter if you win or lose. Then start creating your lineup. This is the two-player lineup I have for this weekend in football. J.D. Daniels, less on his passing yards. He's been trending down a bit. Bo Nix, I've got more there. He's been trending up. 5 to win 15. But again, if you're a new customer and use our code CLNS when you create an account, you're going to get a $50 bonus regardless if you win or lose your first $5. So check that out today. PrizePicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS. Play daily fantasy with PrizePicks. Ben Seaton, if they bring in a whole new staff with a brand new head coach, if you keep Thomas Brown on staff, so Tim McHale seems to be connecting well. I think you got to leave that to the head coach. I think you hire the head coach and you bring it. That's what I believe in. I'm not saying polls can't help conduct interviews for.
Jimmy John's wants to make that sandwich a little less lonely by adding free chips and a free drink after 2 p.m.
Spin and ride Wilma with Epic Day Bets. Passes go off sale December 2nd.
To help protect from HIV, I prep without pills.
With Apretude, a prescription medicine used to reduce the risk.
Assistant coaches or whatever. But what you can't do if you don't keep Thomas Brown as the head coach is say, hey, Ben Johnson or whoever, you're our guy. But by the way, you have to keep Thomas Brown. I'm not a believer in that. I like Thomas Brown. If he's part of this moving forward, whether it's as the head coach or something else, I'd be all for it. But you cannot force that onto the next guy if it's not DB. And let's face it, Thomas Brown, if they don't choose him, especially if he does well here, you might take that as a slap in the face anyway. You might say, oh, you don't want me as head coach, but you want me to stay on as an assistant? No, I'm good. I'll have other options. So let's see how this 5-week period goes with him. I think he'll get a head coach interview with this team regardless, and we'll see where it goes from there. Coco Monkey says, is Robert Saleh a good DC for next year? I'd be open to it. It'd be a scheme shift, 4-3 to 3-4, so that's something to consider. But, most defenses are multiple these days, so I don't think you can cross off 3-4 guys. I think you got to be open to everything. But I would say this, especially if you have a first-time head coach, it'd be nice if one of your coordinators is a guy who's held his job before. Even if it's a guy solid who failed, he still has brings in those experiences. He was great as an Irish DC. Their defense fell off the cliff once they fired him, by the way, in New York. And really, the Niners' defenses, they were good with D'Amico still, but since Saleh and D'Amico, their defenses haven't been as good the last couple. DC Viper, what players under contract get possibly cut or traded in the offseason? Name that keeps coming to mind is Edmonds. You don't save a lot of money if he's a free June 1st cut, so keep that in mind. Let me look at the exact numbers here. Obviously, the big one all season, Nate Davis. They already did that. That's going to save them like $9 million next year. But if they cut Tremaine Edmonds, let me see cap. Who's going to fly here? I'm going to do pre-June 1 versus post-June 1. Pre-June 1 for next year, you save $4.3 million, dead cap of 13. That's a big number. Post-June 1, you save $7 million, you eat $10.6 million. It seems more likely you're going to have him for one more year. Maybe a new voice can get more out of him because for what he's paid, he's a pretty average player. So you might just have to stick with him for one more year. Cut him, I would imagine it's supposed to be one cut, but who knows? A new voice in here might just say, hey, well, let's keep the money and get him out. Who knows? Philip, appreciate appreciate the question. Harrison, how do Warren and Foles pick the right coach and avoid this insanity every 3 years? The vicious circle needs to end. Yeah, I mean, look, I think there's always a little bit of luck involved when you hire a coach, but I'm also a believer in you create your own luck, and if you do the proper research, if you know what you're looking for when you interview people. I interview people all the time as the new hires here at Chat Sports, and there's a few things I look for. One is confidence. Another one is just energy, like how engaging are you. We interviewed a guy recently that said about 3 words in his answers for every question we had. We had him blocked for an hour, and 20 minutes in, the interview was over. Seemed like a nice guy, but it's like that's not convincing. So, you've got to be able to carry a conversation. You've got to be able. I don't think it's hard, and I think producer Colin would agree with me here. When you talk to somebody that you've never met before, especially in an interview setting, you'll know within about 10 minutes, if not sooner, if this is a guy that can hold a high lead. So I think it's kind of you know it when you see it. And I think they feel some of that with Thomas Brown, which is why he's getting this opportunity. But you got to look for those leadership traits. We'll see if they can find those when they look at this coach. Billy, any thoughts on Kellen Moore? Keep down my list. Let's see, he's been around a while. He's worked with a lot of different quarterbacks. I think he's found Jalen Hurts, what he does well again. They've taken the pressure off. Now they have an awesome offensive line. They're leading Saquon. Hurts doesn't have to do as much. So, it's a little different dynamic. But he's on my list. I like Kellen. Mason Robertson, what is the best draft situation for next year with how the rest of the season goes? Well, clearly with Thomas Brown, like you're trying to win. Like let's just get that out of the way. But I think you get a high impactful trenches player, whether it's offense or defensive line. That's the ideal first round setup. And then whichever one you don't get, you go the other route on day 2. You can't force picks. Like if you're picking at 41 and the best lineman available is 56 on your board, you can't force that. Maybe you trade down. Maybe you take best player available. You still got to be open-minded, but you got to get better than that. That's very fair. Kobe White. I agree. Do you think the defense played worse and gave less effort in these last 2 games on purpose to try and make Eberflus look worse? I don't know if they conspired with each other, like, hey, let's kind of mail it in and make Flus look worse, because your tape is your resume. You can't just completely do that. But I do think, like, the over-the-top hustle was gone. The hits principle became the shits principle pretty quickly after Washington. I think the defense will play better against San Francisco. I really do. I think they'll have a burst of energy. And I'm not saying they'll get back to being a dominant group or anything like that. Still have some guys injured, but I do think that this will provide a spark there. Hit that subscribe button here on Chicago Bears Now. Thank you so much for helping us cross 110,000 subscribers here on the channel. We will continue to cover the latest Bears news, rumors, obviously coaching search. I mean, it's going to be a busy few months, not only for the rest of the season, but into the off season. Critical time for the Chicago Bears, and we'll see if they can get it right this time. We're going to cover it every step of the way. Show some support. Hit that subscribe button. All right, Profit. Fire. First Waldron, now Flus. How many people does Williams get fired? Should have kept Real QB1 and JF1. JF1 does more with less than compared 23 to 24. Do you realize, Profit, that Caleb's already surpassed Justin's career high in passing yards in 12 games? Do you understand that he has a chance to go for 4,000 yards this year, despite the chaos of this organization? Like, I said it yesterday. I'm retiring from the Justin talk, but like, it's just silly. It's so silly. And I like Justin. I wish him well, but this type of mindset is like, this team's never gonna win if you just keep thinking like this. Like, you realize Justin, and this is my last thing to say at least today. You realize Justin Fields is one of the worst fourth quarter quarterbacks in the last 25 years? One of the worst. say what you want about Caleb Collins. This guy's been a fourth-quarter machine. Leading comebacks, driving down the field, making big-time throws. It's not his fault that his coach hit the bed in all these games they didn't win. I mean, seriously. So, yeah, I'm not going to entertain this talking. Tedros. Harrison, I kid you not, my great aunt was here from Europe for Thanksgiving. Never watched a down of football before. Even she was asked, wait, what are they doing? Why don't they stop the clock? I don't know if I believe you or not, but I could believe it. I ain't calling the average person that doesn't normally watch football, who was sitting at the Thanksgiving table yesterday watching the ending of that, even if you don't know what the right thing to do was, you would have known that what happened wasn't right. Like, you would have been like, that felt weird. And if that's the case, then you know it's bad.
I can't speak for Tedros. I came home afterwards last night. And my family immediately, I mean, obviously, they're watching all the games and everything. Every single one of them was like, what happened? What happened? And I'm sitting there like, I don't know. Like, I couldn't really explain it to him other than the fact that he, without saying the word, hit the bed. And
DJ Moore used that phrase yesterday.
Yeah.
He said, we keep getting in these late game situations, then we shit the bed. I mean, the players are saying. Yeah. Jay Zilla, Blues being fired is the biggest dub since the bye. Remember when we were riding the bye? Caleb had tossed 4 touchdowns in London. Bears were 4-2.
Good time.
I said it in my post-game rant, though, in Washington when they lost in that ridiculous ending. I said, maybe it's better this way. And that's when the penny dropped. It took 6 weeks after that, but that's when the penny dropped. Buff Cartier, Ben Johnson, Vrabel, Nagy, Brown, Bill Belichick. They will not even interview. And quite frankly, I don't think Nagy would take it. That's not. I'll have a fresh list. Stay tuned. I don't know if the video will go out today, tomorrow, sometime.
I don't know why, like, such a popular thing. Like, all the reunions people are trying to have.
Yeah, it's like, guys, none of these guys were good. Like, it wasn't leading to wins.
I don't understand.
I want winners. So, if you're going to go the coordinator route, which they did with Nagy, Chiefs, all that stuff, didn't work out. Hey, it happened. If you're going coordinator, better be a guy from a high-level winning organization, or it needs to be a guy from the head coach board who's had success. What it needs to be. Kyle Grove, who calls the defense now that Eberflus is gone. It'll be Eric Washington. He's the defensive coordinator of the title. He called plays for a couple of years in Carolina several years ago, so he can finish it out. He'll be fine. Wes Brow, thank you for your dedication to the show. After the Bears officially announced the interim head coach. Yes, it's Thomas Brown. Thomas Brown, stop the screen there. He's the guy. Appreciate the super review. Depressed Bears fan, I tagged you in a tweet on Twitter. Let's see if I can find it. My mentions, this isn't a humble brag, it's just out of control. I can't even keep up with half of this shit. I'll try to find it. You may have to DM it to me, Depressed Bears fan. That'll be an easier way for me to find it. So,
Yeah, Dave, English Bear fan here, and finally, cheerio, Bruce. Now Brown needs to stomp the attitude out of his
yeah, I mean, look, Thomas Brown's a no-nonsense guy. So, listen, if that means he needs to bench some players, like, if I'm Thomas Brown, I'm leaving my mark here. Whether I get the gig long-term or not, like, I'm leaving my mark here. So, you know, I know he made a few plays yesterday and had a good coverage in the end zone, forced the fumble, but, like, Tyreek Stevenson's giving you issues. Do you bench him for, like, I think anything could be on the table in some of those regards. Just some guy, whoever the next head coach is, get a winning coach. Yep. If it were that easy. Yeah, I mean, listen. I think the talent's here. At least a good, like, start. There's still some things you got to figure out, but I think the quarterback's here. You got to get the right thing. Jim Harbaugh is a great example. I don't know if Jim Harbaugh's out there. I don't know. He's a great example, Colin, of even if the roster is quite where it needs to
You're welcome. Slowing down. Come on, Chuck. Come on, cowboy. Bring it.
The new 2024 GM APR for 84 months on Sierra heavy-duty Denali models. That's over 5,300.
You can win right away. You know, win the Super Bowl, but, like, you could be a good team right away. I don't think the Chargers roster is better than the Bears. Now, Justin Herbert versus Caleb, like, that. But, like, I mean, they had to cut Mike Williams and Trey Keenan to the Bears just to get under the salary cap. Like, they were having to shed money. So, you get a high enough level coach, you can turn some of these tough losses into wins pretty quickly. And Thomas Brown's going to get a chance to do that. He's interviewed with 3 head coaching opportunities before. He interviewed with the Dolphins in 2022, Texans in 23. I believe the Titans brought him in twice. I think he was the final with Callahan. So that's notable. You know about the Sean McVay endorsement. This guy has risen up the coaching ranks quickly after his short NFL playing career. Running backs coach in several places, conditioning coach, so that was pretty interesting. He was an OC at Miami, didn't call plays there, but in short sample size, this year call plays was pretty good. Obviously, his most notable time was with the Rams. He was made assistant head coach at 35 years old, and that was the year they won the Super Bowl, held that title for a year. Gets the Panthers OC gig, wasn't calling plays, then he was, then he wasn't, then Wright got fired. That was just kind of a train wreck. Bears interviewing for the OC opening. He doesn't get it, but he gets the passing coordinator title, interim to OC, and now the interim coach. I mean, what a few weeks for that guy. And if you have never seen it before, this is the quote from the play. Wayne Brown was on the staff he said, he's got such a unique, educated, and impressive thought process as it relates to a lot of things outside of football. That's why he's also the assistant head coach. I heavily lean on him in things where he runs leadership group meetings. He has a great pulse for the team. He's one of the greatest competitors I've ever been around. He's got such a great disposition. He's very matter of fact. He feels himself demanding of his guys. And anytime that you're a great coach, you have a big picture perspective always. So, look, I don't know if Thomas Brown is the right guy. I don't know if he's going to be a high-level head coach in this league. I'm excited to see him get this opportunity, though. I'm excited for, you know, whether it's fair or not, I'm glad the Bears are just throwing the kitchen sink at this guy and assuming, like, you know, he accepted it as coach on. Like, I was just taking force to take this coach, so I can force him to take it to do it. So, yeah, I mean, biggest 5 weeks of his career. There's no doubt about that. Alex Hammerling, he just crossed $400, by the way, so I'll get another beer bong rack. He said, I would be down with Vrabel. This team needs some hot tempers. Facts. I'd be cool with Vrabel. He's on my, he's near the top of my list. What's going here,
Got Michael. Does Brown stay in the booth as a head coach of the Guns?
He's not. And I know that was some people's concern, but I think I've seen enough good to stay with him for that fine, regardless of how the 5 weeks play out. You need to see what Thomas Brown can do as the head coach. Which is obvious. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications. We're here live on a Friday. If you're just joining us, my car was packed to travel to go see my family as the news came in. So I'm here instead, postponing that drive. That's how much you care. That's crazy thing. So appreciate you guys for being here. Shout out to Colin for driving in as well. Cheers. Knocking out another beer bong in 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah. Now listen. Airport, shout out to Harry. Shout out to Graham as well.
Yeah, actually, that's
yeah, we get everything set up. And, yeah, hold it down. Yeah. For sure. If you're just joining us and you live under a rock, that is what keeps you fired. Alex Brown is going to take over as the interim head coach of the Chicago Bears.
The current pick has been traded.
Early morning press conference in which he took questions from Bears media. That only did have link, obviously, and yeah, it was just unbelievable. It really is. So yeah, got the news, got everything ready, and shout out to all y'all for coming through. That's incredible. It is honestly incredible. J-Dubs, what is the 24-hour stream? I'm not sure if Barry ever made that thing. I'll ask. Here's a question that I was going to ask. I'm just going to make it this. Because Ryan Poles goes to general manager. What's your job for? Mainly just him and being able to do his job, but also to making the next right mind. Pat Bowles. Survivor saying 1, Davey saying 8, Dominique saying 8, Ivan saying 3, Dave saying 5, Dave saying 8, Bear saying 8.
Blessed to announce that
Thank you.
Everyone says supported me and supported the team.
7.
Hey guys, I'm Ben Chisholm III. I play football at Eastern Washington University. I am very thankful and blessed to announce that I'm the first of so many football players. I want to say thank you.
I'll say that.
Out there supported me and supported
level. I'll give it like about a 5 point. Because the thing is, it's like I don't know everything behind the scenes. Barry doesn't know every single thing that has happened behind the scenes. In terms of what was allowed to do, was really bad. I mean, there's a lot of everything that was said. You don't know the full stuff. From what we do know, I'm not completely sold in terms of like for sure whoever he hired. I'm not sure. What I can say is that
I was like, damn, I don't think that's
enough to where
it's funny too. I don't tell many people, but the day I went on the visit to Texas Tech, I was there, and they were like, no, man, you need to go recruit, do this, and do that. We want you, but we want you to experience it first. And it was fun.
Makes it simple to get planning through the kids' real life.
As I'm getting ready for the basketball season, bang, you know, things like that.
If it's 2 minutes, I would love to score before that, but it looks like it might stay on.
It's a striking Vantil thing.
If you're thinking about selling a house anywhere in Chicago, including the blue areas on this map, I will buy your house as is, in any condition, even if you're late on mortgage payments or facing foreclosure. I'll make this process so easy for you. You can close in as few as 7 days because there's no down foreclosures or delays and inspection. Better yet, you can leave anything behind and skip the stress of fixing or cleaning anything. If you're tired of worrying about your property and want a fresh start, I want to give you a cash offer that's guaranteed to go to closing. Scan the QR code you can see on the screen right beside you. Grab your smartphone, open the camera, and point it at the QR code. When your window will open, and you can answer a few simple questions about your home, and the quest work sell as is as often. I'll buy your house as is, and there's no need to deal with the headache of repairs or cleaning. No fees, no real estate companies, and you can leave anything behind.
So I give him enough confidence to say, hey, I'll let you make another move, but every move down that he makes from here until the end of his tenure is going to be looked at under microscope. And I just feel like he's about a 50-50 shot in terms of whether he's going to get it right or not. So I'm going to go 5 points. 5 points. He's good at getting players, but not good at knowing what the players can do for the team from Cannonball Dragon. I mean, yes and no with that. Like, I mean, he's had his misses, he's had his, hits and everything, but no GM is perfect. So for like today, I just figured out why Blues did not use our last time on the final seconds. He didn't want to lose because of another block field goal. Oh, man, the Blues are flying in today. Where do we stand with the new stadium? TBD. Super rolling in here. Oh, really? I'm not hating on Thomas if he balls out people. No, I mean, hey, listen. I think there's always risk with hiring a head coach because sometimes you get that initial rush. The new voice in the building. He obviously has proven that he's a solid play caller at bare minimum. And look, goes on a roll here. Let's just say he goes like this, scores points and everything. He should 100%. But whoever the Bears decide on, we would be good. We would dive in. I'll take one. Unless it's Brady, which is kind of cool to take the guy. I really think I really do. To maximize Caleb. I mean, the league's trending offense. A lot of offensive coaches tend to do well in terms of the percentage of offensive coaches versus defense/special team coaches that make the playoffs every year. I mean, it's stacked. We'll have to eventually make a video on that at some point. But I just think they have to pick. That's thoughts on John Gruden for their. But that's you. That's you. Washington go. That would be if you go defense. Vrabel would be the only guy that I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you can close yourself off, but if you go defense, it better be. I don't know. You better have the right OC, and it better be a big time alpha as the head coach. I like Brian Flores. He connects with Caleb. I mean, Tua hates the guy. That's going to be a legitimate question for Flores for any team. Can he survive with the quarterback? So, yeah, we'll see.
Someone asked if we're doing a 24-hour stream for the Blues firing.
No. That was a one-time offer, and the threshold wasn't met, and I got to go see my family. So, let's do this, guys. Last call on Super Chats. We're at $407. I'll tell you what. You have a shot clock over there. If we cross 500 in the next 5 minutes, and keep this going a little bit longer, what I do want to do is log off here in a little bit, put a list together for potential Thomas Brown or Matt Eberflus replacements for 2025. That way we can have that video out for you guys this weekend, whether it's tomorrow or the next day. So if you guys want to keep it rolling, we can. If not, no worries. We'll put a 5-minute shot clock on here. Like I said, I mean, I literally had the car packed and we were leaving to go see my side of the family. But we're gonna do that in a couple couple hours. So we do have some time. There you go. In the meantime, we can answer some hashtag Bears questions as well.
There is one that did not get in the mailbag that I went back and looked. I want to get your take on it. I'm actually curious to know the answer. See if I can find it real quick. I also want to give this person credit for questions.
Get to that in a second. Let's see.
Fire away. Hashtag Bears.
Why are we talking about Zach Wilson in the chat?
Not sure. I don't.
That is still on these.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Colorado beat Oklahoma State 38-0. That might be the end of the Mike Gundy era. Fedor Sanders 368, 4 touchdowns.
Oklahoma State just needed a.
Yeah. I think it was close last year, but then they rallied and make the Big 12 title game. But yeah, I think it's. I think that's that. Travis Hunter 2 touchdowns. He also has pass breakup and an interception. Heisman. Boise. I didn't realize Boise State was playing Oregon State. They're up 37-18. Boise is. Ashton Jeanty 185 yards and a touchdown. Hunter's going to win. Jeanty's going to be runner-up. I don't even know. Ward the third guy? I mean, maybe Shador gets invited too.
Yeah.
Maybe those are the 4 that get invited.
I can't find it, but
That's okay if you remember what.
So what are we doing with the firemen?
So, 1 page front and back, 2 pages front and back, 3 pages front and back. This is 3 columns on each side. 4 pages front and back. This was page 5 to page 9, first column basically filled. I don't know. What should we do with it? Should we shred it? Should we frame it somewhere? You guys let me know. What should we do with it?
Yeah. In the comments.
Someone says frame those papers and slap them on the wall. What should we do with it? Raffle it? Frame it?
See who gets the position.
Does anyone want it? I mean,
Said send it. People are saying send it to Blue.
Like, once it's over.
Yeah. Had a great run though.
Had a good run. So,
Some super's going to win. Why? I haven't been this happy since we fired.
isn't that sad? The best parts of the Bears in recent years have been when they made a coaching change. We get this right. Get this right. Come on, man. Get this right.
Chris.
Andres, turn the petition into a sell the team petition instead. That's not going to happen. Not them actually selling the team for it, but I hear you. I hear you. Michael, hoping Kyle Shanahan becomes available. If he becomes available, you need to be throwing the 50%. If that's it. You beat him this week, next week, that can help the cause. Never hurt. Never hurt. All right. Shout out to Michael.
Yeah.
Shout out to Michael. Final minute on the shot clock. $80 away from 500. When we get there, we'll sign off. Going to get a quick batch of head coach candidates together, and we'll film that, publish that sometime this weekend, and then call it a weekend. Colin's got to get back to his family. I got to get to my family. So we appreciate you guys tuning in. Tons of Bears fans. Bears fans are everywhere. Bears fans are everywhere. Oh, yeah. All right, what's the first day of the future? I'll give Shanahan my wife if he comes here from Micah Bowman. Bears fans are desperate. If Thomas Brown wins the remaining games with Stanton as head coach, I mean, he'd definitely be heavily considered, I would think. We'll see. We'll see what he does. 45-0 Colorado. 6-6. Early fourth. This could be a 50 or 60 later. All right, Colin, thank you so much for coming in. Shout out to all you for tuning in to this emergency breaking news live stream. It is over. Matt Eberflus is out. Thomas Brown gets his shot. We'll see what he can do with it. Got 9 days until the Bears play the Niners, so a lot of time to prepare for that game. Enjoy your holiday weekend. Enjoy some football. And sleep easy tonight, knowing that Matt Eberflus is no longer the head coach of the Chicago Bears. My name is Harrison Grant. Bear down. FGB as always. See you guys soon.
For me, speed is the ultimate strength. On the field and in my recovery, every second matters. Dimetized ISO 100 fast-absorbing protein. Formulated for more.
We've got passion, we've got determination. If we set our sights on something, you better believe it's happening. We always felt like our content was all about entertainment and being fun, but there was also this, sort of professional business side. One of the things that we knew was
All right, team, what's going on? I'm Timmy Jenkins, and welcome to All Things QB, where I watch every... All right, team, what's going on? I'm Timmy Jenkins, and welcome to All Things QB, where I watch every single clip, and I break down the most important ones today. We've got another heartbreaking loss for the Chicago Bears, another pretty solid performance from the rookie quarterback, Caleb Williams. So without further ado, let's jump into the film. All right, team, we are jumping in this thing. The first clip I've got for you guys is a little bullet route to DJ Moore. And just, you can see what the Bears are trying to do. The Bears are trying to get DJ isolated, and they're trying to grab this safety's attention. So right here, we've got DJ. We're going to motion him, and we've got our Z. We're just going to run this little, really like a clear post. You're trying to hold this center field safety, and then you've got DJ who's working this bullet route off of it, right? Like a post wheel. We would call it pirate for post wheel. You've got Keenan Allen. He's going to dive and pull back out. So you can really probably read this thing bullet down to this little dive return. This is ultimately just a clear. We're trying to hold the safety. A lot of the issues on this play stem from, so the Bears are in, the Lions are in man, right? So you can see this guy's going with DJ Moore. We got man to man, man to man, man to man, and then we've got our single high. We call him a center fielder, right? He's playing center field. He's following the quarterback's eyes. The challenge with this one is that Caleb's eyes go right to DJ is what it looks like. And when his eyes go right to DJ, look at the impact that has on this safety. You can see the safety starts to widen, right, because the eyes go to DJ. What we really need is these eyes to go to Rome to try to hold this safety on this, right? We want to try to hold him more in on this hash so he can't really go over there and impact this play like he does. Instead, he gets over there, impacts the play. He's able to lay a good hit on DJ. DJ's not able to secure it. Look at it from the tight. Let's watch Caleb's eyes on the tight. Because really, ideally, it's almost like you want to go to Rome or you want to be holding your eyes. You know, we see a lot of quarterbacks just hold their eyes on this center field safety. See if they can kind of push him this way also doesn't help because he doesn't have that vertical speed to really threaten the safety like we probably want to. Is he there early? I mean, he's playing the football. He's there on time. We're not going to get that call. We're not going to get that call, and a lot of that's on us as a quarterback. We've got to hold him and then get to DJ. And then if we're not holding him, right, let's say, hey, the center fielder does a great job and he goes over there and he makes the play on the bullet, we've probably got to get down to this whip return, this dive return to Keenan Allen. Right here, he's getting held, but if we get him out of his break, we got a shot there. So it's a tough one. It's a tough one. This one we're opening up. Caleb just forcing it here. You know, this was an interesting game for Caleb. I thought this was actually one of his worst performances in the first half, and then all of a sudden, man, we came alive in the second half. We're forcing this. We got nothing here, for being honest. We've got the shallow cross here from Keenan Allen. DJ's getting on the corner route. We've got Swift getting to the flat. I mean, they've got Keenan bracketed. They've got outside leverage on DJ trying to run this sail. We just got nothing. That's one of those that, hey, we just got to flip to our back, throw it over his head, live to fight another day. It's one of those that you probably feel good about. You're drawing it up. You got extra guys in for protection. We think we're going to be able to win this isolated matchup. They just have good leverage, and they almost throw a pick. So that's just not the one. The design's not there, right? The design's not there. We don't get anybody open, but we can't compound a bad design by then forcing it into the coverage and then almost getting it picked off, right? That's what we can't do as a quarterback. This one, we've got a no grade.
It's the
The reason
NFL
it's a
on
no
EA
grade is
Sports,
because
and if it's in the game,
while Caleb turns
it's in
into
the
Superman
game. It's the Bears
and
and the
makes it to
Ravens,
where
and it comes
you
your
have
way
an opportunity
next
to convert
on
this,
Madden
it's
NFL
hard for me when
25.
most quarterbacks in the NFL are down here to then say, oh, this is a bad.
Welcome to
Right?
Baltimore's
Hey,
Inner
play,
Harbor.
because then he misses
70,000
thrown.
plus have
So
filled
it's like most guys
Energy
don't
Bank
even get the
Stadium
opportunity
since
to get thrown
1998,
there.
the home of
And
the
he missed
Ravens.
them, but
Thanks for having us in to kick off a new year. Mike
this one was
Tirico,
like
Greg
he's
Olson,
got him,
Greg,
but
you lived
he
this
got
as a
him only
player.
because
It's so exciting for us as fans,
of
but
Caleb's
now
athleticism.
after that long
Right?
offseason to get your body
With that
ready,
being
and your
said,
team ready, and your game
if
ready,
you ask Caleb,
finally show everybody what it's all about. Week one of the season has arrived.
Yeah, and at this stage in the process, Mike, you're exactly right. All you want is for this
There
ball
were
to be
things in this
kicked off.
game, in this Lions game that just didn't go the Bears' way, and then it compounds into, you know, if the little things don't go right for the players, we have absolutely no chance that our coach is going to make up for it. So if you sit there and you go, okay, hey, the little things, we're not making it happen from the little things perspective as a player, what I can tell you right now is if you play for the Chicago Bears, you absolutely have no shot that your coach is going to help, right? Your coach is not going to help. So your coach is worth negative points. The second you step on the field, you're already down 3-0, 7-0, depending on the coaching method, right? Because your coach is that bad. So then we've got to really overcome that. And there's the first half that took this off. The second half now we start getting the best.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And the rush gets there.
It's a really decent second down play. Like you look at it, let's look at the whole play together, right? Where we've got isolated slot plays.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. And he will fight his way to the end zone.
Which is a good argument to take this one. Or you want to work backside, isolated on stop with DJ Moore, because DJ usually wins his matchup. What I don't know is if Caleb's driving this thing out to the sideline because of 9 stops. He's turning in towards you. And instead, we're driving it more like it's a comeback.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. Very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. Now, following the run,
and then if he's, let's say, hey, he's in this slot fade with that, then you don't go slot fade all the way over here.
Now Swift. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close. Another run here. Another run by Swift. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Williams to throw on 2nd down. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun. Here's the pressure. Too much. And he goes down.
And it's like, so we have these kind of clips that if we clean these up, we have all the other ones where he's making great plays. But to me, it's like if these get cleaned up, we really.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15.
We are now live in the 6 cities this summer for youth and high school teams with a 2-day.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Oh, can you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20.
All right, so now we got a 4th down.
You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. That's to the right side, and incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Try to throw again. Here's Williams. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Throwing again, Williams. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Williams now to throw. He keeps it himself. In 11 on the scramble. The ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. They've got to burn the timeout. They do. That is a costly sack. Now maybe they only have time for one play.
You want to say like, hey, we need the end of this with this great future of football too.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Tampa. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock.
Walking away. Not picking up and addressing the salad that just fell off his plate. Just walking away. Looking at it, eyes on the salad, it fell down. He walks away. This guy, he's got eyes on an absolute tackle of a DPI. He's waving it off. Later in the game, he will make a decent call for the Bears, though. So let's pocket hating him for a little bit, because he will come back and make a good call for the Bears. So hope maybe this fed into it a little bit, but that's as bad as it gets. Great decision by Caleb. Love the play. I love that.
It's week 2 of the 2025 season.
That's awful. All right. Now we've got a little progression down. This is good here. This is when the Bears start heating up. The Bears start thinking, all right, let's play some football, right? It's Thanksgiving.
3rd and 5.
We let the Lions get up big. Let's play some football now, huh?
Let's go now.
This one I like, man.
Off play action. Here's Williams. That's into the hands of the fullback. Wow, out of...
Really, you're thinking like
a big-time play for the Bears. A pickup of 44 yards. They'll put Everett in motion here. They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5. 3rd and goal.
So really, you're keeping this thing. This is almost like a 1A, B
on
situation.
3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
Down to the shallow, back all the way to the basic, right? I would say it's his 3rd progression. Really, you could argue it's 4th, but you can see him. Okay, you can see how the Bears are reading this thing. The Bears are reading this thing as they're reading this. It's a wide departure hitch, actually, instead of speed out. That's on me. But you can see they're working this thing that to here. And they do a good job playing this thing. Caleb probably misses his 3rd progression.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Need to score. They're going to need to speed up as they get to the line here. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I do think you can stop this third direction, just the conversation, and you look at development, but here we go.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. They get 19 on that pass play. 1st down, Chicago. They'll put Everett in motion here. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, Screen was out of there, makes a play. Those are the ones where
they'll stick to the ground. And he will work his way down inside the 30. A pickup of 6. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. He'll run. They'll try to go up tempo here as they hustle to the line. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he indeed picks up a Bears 1st down. They manage to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
The next one,
to the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. And nothing develops there. It'll stay right at the 5-yard line. No gain on that one.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set. He'll try to run, and he's in.
But you can't, I mean, yeah. It's just like, dude, I it's in front of it, right? But that's 100% on Caleb Williams.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Coming free is Tart. He's got it. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Vegas. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. He'll drop to throw. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. A carry here for Warren. He's going to get this down to the 10-yard line. 3rd and goal.
Instead, what they do is DJ Moore, he's got the corner at normal. And that's got the
back to throw.
But we're going to run a 56 plus here.
And that's going to wind up
and we're going to run it and take the middle. So what you're doing is you're really looking for 1 to 2. You can see how much this in. Because again, we built it off the
kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Williams. He's going to look downfield once again.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out.
To me, it's like there's some excitement there. Okay, we got Rome on the deep over on a little scramble. Got the scramble drill. We get Rome on the deep over. Okay, we got a little bunch right Z counter on the motion. I'm not sure why Komet's pulling up like that. You got the counter, he's going to work up sit. You got the seam route, you got the deep over. Looks like DJ's probably going to be on like a shallow, right? Yeah, DJ's on the shallow. To be honest, there's got to be a route busted there because it just doesn't, that whole concept doesn't tie together in a meaningful way. Let's look at Caleb's eyes. Kind of see what maybe he was peeking at. So he was peeking at Komet up the seam. It looked like they had a disregard for Rome. It looks like Rome wasn't even in the progression. Because you would probably start with that. You would start with the deep over if that was how you were then going to get to the seam. So again, I think there's got to be a busted assignment here. But Rome pops open. Caleb scrambling finds him. Good. It's a good job. Good job buying time, delivering what you want. I'm gonna be honest, though, I don't think that was an intentional play design. I think someone busted around it. All right, team, it is halftime. We were 10 clips into this thing. We've got 9 more clips to go. But if you've enjoyed this video so far, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. You guys that have been doing this for a while know the NFL is starting to get crazy aggressive with the copyright strike. So please, please, please consider jumping over to Patreon and supporting this channel on Patreon. It fuels the growth of this channel. It's a really affordable way to do that. If not, please, as always, comment. Let's FTA this thing, which means comment for the algorithm. And then please share this on your social media networks. It would mean the world to me if you guys are willing to do that. That's all I've got for you guys. Let's bring this thing home. Let's jump back into the film. You guys are going to flat out love this one. This is great design, great progression from the young quarterback. This is a classic stick nod concept. We got a classic stick nod concept where DJ Moore's on what we would call a for a surface route, where you lean in, work vertical, and get back to the corner. Okay? You've got Swift, you got a little flat route position, so if you get cover 2, we're going to flip the flat defender right to DJ Moore. The next on this little stick nod, we run a stick, right? Get you 6 yards.
On first and 10, it's Swift. Oh, he shifts past him. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
The twist route is right here, because a lot of times when you run normal stick, you have the stick and you have a speed out. You're going to make it look like stick.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Stick nod, down to your foot. Okay? We've got Caleb's feet now. 1, 2, 3.
Throwing is Williams. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Here's second and 10. Back to the running game with Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is third down. Play action. Now Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That's good for a first down. His second catch of the opening drive.
That's a big conversion there on third down. And this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a first and goal.
One of the tight ends comes in motion.
And we've got a really decent look at converting.
They'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. Only a yard that time, second and goal. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. He'll try again, and this time he'll get it.
We're working with ultra high here, and you've got DJ Moore on this in route. When the field gets vacated, you've got nobody there, and we've got it.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
I think he's saying, hey, right? We pay you to pass. They talk to us. We don't pay you to pass.
Off the play fake, it's Williams.
Anyone can do.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And the Bears are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. He's going to get about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, second and goal. And they'll run again. And this time he'll get...
Now, quarterback guy like me, let me say that's fine quarterback, right? But all that being said, if you think you've got to play it, you get more than that play or 2, make that play.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. That complete to Shorter. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On play action, here's Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. To throw, Williams. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. They'll go play action here with Williams. And that will be incomplete as well.
I feel like my man momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Levis is caught. He hits more. And he's taken down inside the 30. They run out of the gun with Swift. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10. To the air, Williams. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Great job, great scheme, and look at Taylor.
Here's Williams. And he's going to be taken down.
And it's just a long handoff. Long handoff, great job by TJ. Easy ball. Easy ball.
Looking to throw is Williams.
This one's huge right here. This one's
huge. Complete. Touchdown, Chicago.
This was huge. And this is one of the only times that Kmet decided to actually do that and not just try to kill the DB.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Shifts by him. They'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw, it's Williams. That pass complete to Moore. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down.
Feet here, just 5. Anchor yourself in the end zone. Yeah. That is absolutely.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. He'll fire deep, looking for more. And he's got it inside the 10. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A huge play there for Chicago. 63 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try again. And he will again go backwards as they drive him back to the 4-yard line. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's a give up the middle. And he's into the end zone.
On the board route, right? We had clear DPI on the board route throughout that. That's force. That's off the good. And we didn't get called.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they're going to speed things up here. First down, and they go with Swift again. And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Vikings pick up the football.
Take that one. This one hurt. You should really look at how in the game this one.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Once again, it's Swift to the 43, 2nd down.
play. DJ's wide open.
Operating from the gun, Williams. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Touchdown!
Listen to that. Really hurt.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Swift going to try up the middle. Shifts past him at the 45. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings' 43-yard line. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. They'll go. Here's Williams, escaping the pressure right. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And he bats it away.
With blocking air. At the end of the football game, we blocked it. When we take a sack. When we hit the ground at 30.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Back to throw. Williams flushed out right. Able to locate his running back open downfield. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, Williams. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
He's taken down.
There's going to be 3 seconds left on the clock, right?
Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment.
1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, 4, 1,000. Like, it's over. Now we snap the ball. The game's over. So the best thing that Caleb did, you could say, was throw this go route. Because at least if Rome catches the ball, right, you have a, maybe you score a touchdown and win, but literally the worst thing I've ever seen in my entire life from an NFL